device. Now ending it off with the performance, this device had that Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 chipset, a quad-core CPU, and Adreno 530 GPU, and a couple different models of this device, but all those models had 4 GB of RAM. Now what I can tell you about this specific device's performance is probably, it's, I think overall a pretty decent device in terms of the performance. I don't think it's, as fast as people may have thought it's definitely not a completely crazy fast phone. But you'd be surprised by how good of a performing phone this thing actually is, and it kind of surprised me. So first of all, if you're doing basic tasks for the most part, this thing is easily going to get the job done. I don't think anybody's planning on picking up this phone and probably, not be able to do texts or, message people or whatever the case is. I think a lot of people are going to be totally okay with that. But I think if you're trying to step it up to like a different type of level, you're probably going to be okay with it too. I think the performance of this phone is one of those things that have held up, the test of time extremely well. But I will tell you, because this thing lacks the software updates and all that stuff, one of the bigger problems you're going to experience probably sooner than later is that at some point, those apps that I'm talking about in the software in terms of the app updates, those are going to be unsupported with, LGG. Those are going to be unsupported at some point from the LG G6 because it's on an outdated version of Android. So even if the performance is top tier, what if you can only upgrade to, the 2019 version of Temple Run or, the 2019 version of, your specific game that you love because, you need specific things from Android 13 or Android 12 that your device doesn't support anymore. Those are the type of things that are eventually going to be happening. If you look at super old devices, you look at like the Nexus 4 or something like that, you have to download older versions of those apps, which kind of sucks. So you're going to have to experience that at some point on this device. It's probably not going to be today. It's probably not going to be tomorrow, but it's going to be at some point. So in terms of performance, I think it's still good, but it's going to be limited sooner than later just based on the software itself. So in terms of that really pretty much covers up the performance. Now just